Do you know how the idea of creating Bugatti cars emerged and eventually reached its current position? Do you know the journey Bugatti has taken from its inception to the present day to reach this position? Do you know when the first Bugatti car was built and released? Get ready to uncover the answers to these mysteries in this video. The story of Bugatti in the tale of a rebellious young genius whose family roots were in the arts and crafts industry. Ettore Bugatti, son of Carlo Bugatti, was born in 1881 in Milan, Italy. His father was renowned for his sculpture and woodworking. Ettore had a special interest in automotive technology and mechanics from a young age and unveiled his first handmade car at the Milan International Exhibition in 1901. He built this car with the help of the Gilliam brothers and succeeded in winning the T2 prize from the French Automobile Club Prix. Afterward, Ettore worked on designing and building cars for several companies, including Darracq. However, Ettore spent a long time developing and building racing cars, which did not satisfy Darracq, as they preferred mass production. Consequently, in 1905, Ettore's contract with Darracq was terminated. Following this, Ettore joined the Emil Mathis company and designed a new car with a 4-cylinder engine for them. However, similar to the situation with Darracq, Ettore's contract with Emil Mathis was also terminated. Ettore pursued his goals in the field of producing racing cars and without contractual constraints. He produced a car with a 50-horsepower engine in 1906. However, the establishment of Bugatti company took a serious turn after the birth of Ettore's third child, Jean, in 1909. At that time, with the help of a banker named Luigi Wascazia, Bugatti founded the Bugatti company in Molsheim, Alaska, Germany. In January 1910, the first Bugatti-branded car rolled off the factory line. In that year, 5 cars were produced, all of which were sold. The year 1911 was very successful for Ettore Bugatti, and the company celebrated its success in several international competitions. Among these, the second place finish in the French Grand Prix by the Bugatti team was noteworthy. In the same year, Bugatti signed a contract with Peugeot to produce the Baby Peugeot, the engine used in the Bugatti Type 19. Baby was a great success for Bugatti and was employed in most Bugatti models. Additionally, several thousand cars with the heart of the Type 19 were produced. During World War I, Bugatti, like other companies in the production of military products, continued its activities. The company was engaged in producing aircraft engines for the French and American government. The income from these engines provided the necessary capital to resume Bugatti's activities after the end of the war. Bugatti's production followed an increasing trend, and the number of employees in this company increased to over 1,000. In 1921, the Bugatti team achieved first to fourth places in the Grand Prix Voiture in Brescia, immortalizing the Bugatti Type 13. Since then, the Bugatti name also became associated with the Brescia label on every 16-valve engine. In 1922, Bugatti introduced the Type 30, the first racing car equipped with an 8-cylinder engine. Additionally, the Type 30 featured hydraulic brakes and a revolutionary cigar-shaped chassis design. This car debuted at the 1922 Grand Prix ASF and managed to secure second place. In 1924, to attract more customers, Ettore decided to incorporate more traditional chassis designs, introducing the Bugatti Type 35 with a 2-liter 8-cylinder engine. The engine capacity of this model later increased to 2.3 liters. The Bugatti Type 35, with over 2,000 victories in various competitions, is considered the most successful Bugatti racing car of all time. Ettore Bugatti always aimed to produce the best and most luxurious car, and with the introduction of the Bugatti Type 41 Royal in 1926, he finally realized his dream. Even by today's standards, the Royal is considered one of the most expensive cars in history. The 8-cylinder engine of this car, with a capacity of 12 liters, was capable of producing 300 horsepower. Unfortunately, the Royal was launched at an inopportune time as the world entered the Great Recession. Only 3 units of Type 41 Royal were sold, essentially financially crippling Bugatti. During the Great Recession years, Ettore Bugatti managed to sign a contract with the French government for the production of high-speed trains. Bugatti began producing rail cars, with simultaneously finding an option to use the high-end and costly Royal engines. With the use of this masterpiece in the trains, not only did Bugatti win the satisfaction of the French government, but it also stabilized the company's precarious financial situation. Except for train production, the only car produced by the company during the 1930s was the Type 57. This car was the last major success produced by Bugatti, with 750 units manufactured and sold. In 1936, the Bugatti world changed forever. His workers went on strike to demand higher wages and better working conditions. Ettore Bugatti had always had a close and special relationship with his employees, paying them above average wages. Consequently, Ettore saw this action as an insult planned by outsiders to the Bugatti family. He distanced himself from his employees and preferred to manage the company's affairs from the Paris office. The friendly and intimate working environment of the Bugatti factory was no more. By the end of the 1930s, Ettore Bugatti was facing financial difficulties. However, his son, Jean, convinced him to participate in the Le Mans race. In 1939, with Bugatti team having only one supercar, they managed to win the race. This victory marked on the last major triumph for Ettore Bugatti. On August 11, 1939, Jean, recognized as Ettore's successor, tragically crashed during a test drive in a car similar to the one that won the Le Mans race, resulting in his death. A few days later, World War II began. After the end of the World War II, Ettore's efforts to resume car production were hampered by Bugatti's weak financial situation. Ultimately, on August 21, 1947, at the age of 66, Ettore Bugatti passed away. Although only about 7,900 cars were produced during his tenure, many of them are now considered valuable among collectors. This attests to Ettore Bugatti's remarkable ingenuity and contribution to automotive history. In 1963, the aircraft manufacturer Hispanso Suiza acquired Bugatti, and in 1987, Romano Arturoli, an Italian entrepreneur, purchased the company. He established a new factory in Campolagno, Italy. In 1991, the Bugatti EB110 was introduced to honor Ettore Bugatti's 110th birthday. However, in the fall of 1995, Bugatti declared bankruptcy, and in 1998, the German company Volkswagen acquired it. Volkswagen had special plans to receive the Bugatti brand, and during the Frankfurt Motor Show in 2001, it unveiled the Veyron model. equipped with a 16-cylinder quad-turbo engine. In September 2005, production of the Bugatti Veyron 16.4 began. The Veyron has been one of the most expensive cars of contemporary times and held the title of the world's fastest car for 2 years, reaching a maximum speed of 408.47 km per hour. Current Bugatti products include the Veyron Super Sport and the Veyron Grand Sport. I hope this video brought you moments of wonder and inspiration, just as it did for me. Bugatti is not just a car, it's a masterpiece of the automotive industry. The story behind this name is a tale of effort, innovation, and progress. I hope you enjoyed this journey into the world of Bugatti. Like this video now and subscribe to our channel. Until the next videos, goodbye.
Mm-hmm.